What's up, YouTube? It's the Dawn, where shit gets real. And today, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Today, we're going to be talking about this bad boy. This is called the Mutation X V4, okay? I got mixed feelings on this thing. You know what? I'm not even going to sit here and just keep rambling. You know, I'll go up close, like right now, and show you this thing. And then I'll come back up and tell you my feelings on it. But you probably get my feelings on it right now. Let's go up close. All right, guys. For those of you who want to see the box, that's the box. Blah, 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 blah. That's the box. Okay. So I'm not here to show you the box. Okay, so here's the build deck. Okay. So the juice wells, they're not bad. I mean, they're not bad as far as the, you know, how deep they are, okay? But my issue is these holes, I wish the holes were further towards the edge of the thing, edge of the base, because, you know, that way the juice well could have been larger, okay? So kind of moving it in like that, I get where they were going, you know, so that your coils don't hit the wall. I get that. But they could have moved them out just a tad because they have a lot of real estate there, okay? And as you can see, this is 25 gauge and these are 9 wraps, okay? So even with 9 wraps, I still got, you know, 1.5 hole still showing on both sides, okay? Now I could center it, you know, a little bit better, but, you know, most of the air is coming through this large hole that's right there, okay? But that whole bottom airflow, it's bullshit. So I'm ready to show you why it's bullshit. So let me screw it on here because it's a little bit easier to show you while it's on the mod. Let's screw it on here. This is its bottom airflow. It's bullshit. Okay. So here's the reason why it's bullshit. Okay. See the holes? There's 3 holes. You know, they match the holes that's up on top. You know, one large, medium, and small, okay? And it matches down at the bottom. But here's why they're bullshit. Because see how they're indented in there? They're concaved in that cylinder. They're not flush. So when you stick this on here, guess what? Air can still go back there. Look at that. Air still goes back there. Okay, so you know the only that right there is when you start noticing a difference in airflow. Now, if I open it up like this, yes, it's going to sound different when I'm sucking it because air is taking a different path, you idiot. So you might get a whistling sound, you might get, you know, a different sound, but guess what? Air is still going back there, okay? And it's not restricting it that much, like if you were adjusting, you know, a real AFC ring. This is it's just bogus, and I don't understand why some of the other reviewers that reviewed this did not point this out. This is so obvious. You know, they're so quick to say, "Oh, this is great. This is new, innovative." Yes, I do believe it's innovative, and I believe it's different with airflow on the bottom and on the side. I think that's a great idea, but this should have been flush so that you can really truly cut off airflow. Because right here, you're really not cutting off airflow. You're just changing the path that the air goes through, okay? So air still goes down there. Air is not that dense, whereas though it's just going to go straight through there and nowhere else. Air is just not that dense. It's too thin. So that's a big no-no. And on this side, it's the same way. If you have it like that, yes, it's going to make a different sound. I guarantee you it'll make a different sound. But it's still, the draw is, it's so minimal, the difference of airflow. It's worthless, okay? So I'm not even finished with that part. So here's the bottom part, okay? So in order for you to close that off, if I can get this damn box open. I should have left it closed. If you want to close, where's my little rubber pieces? See, I done lost one of them bitches already. That shit is the most stupidest idea. Okay, so let me go in a bag of goodies and find another one. To close those airflows off, they give you these little fucking rubber garments, and I've already lost one of them. But they give you a shit ton of them. They give you like, I believe it was 4 or 5 of these things in here. Pull this thing out. Sorry guys. Come with a blue screwdriver. That's the shit. Oh, yeah. So it comes with these little rubber garments, right? To close off the airflow. So, oh, there's the rubber garment right in there. Okay, so to put it in there, you have to put it in there. Seat that bitch if you can seat it. You know, guys with fat fingers like me, this is some bullshit. Okay, so you seat it in there like so, and then you take the cap, if I can find the cap, and then you put the cap over it. All right, so now the cap's over it, and it's closed up. And if you know, you can still turn this like so, and it kind of stays in there. Okay, so here's my problem with this bullshit. One, who wants to walk around with these fucking rubber garments? You know, garments. No, I don't. I do not want to be walking around with this shit. And it's a really good chance of you losing it. Yeah, now I know, you know, you can take this off, let's hold it, to re-drip. But think about this. How many times are you going to pull this whole thing off to re-drip? You know, it's you have to train yourself. Okay, I'm with this bullshit Mutation X. So I gotta hold this because I don't want to lose this rubber garment. Because once I lose all the rubber garments, I'm done. I'm done. I can't close off the bottom airflow. So I think that's a stupid idea. You know, you know what I think was a better idea is to make this piece right here spin so that you can close it off like that. Okay, so have this two pieces or just put an AFC ring on there, some sort. You guys are engineers, figure that shit out. But this right here, it's some bullshit. And you know, those of you that do single coils, you close this side off, and you got to have that one open. Now, to close it off like that. Now, the one that I did have in there, it was starting to get chewed up. Okay, so actually, I did lose one. I thought I lost another one, but it's actually in here. So the one of them is all chewed up. It's this is some gimmicky shit. Okay, so yes, it's got. Let me show you more. Take this piece off. It's got this little plastic piece where you can extend it. But you've seen it. You guys, you've seen it. This is not first time you've seen this shit. It's got this little rubber piece where you can extend it. I mean, it's, you know, plastic or Pyrex, whatever this thing is. Not Pyrex. It's some kind of plastic, okay? Where you can extend it. They call it a cooler. It's whatever, okay? So you can extend it like that. And you can take this piece off and put this. My hand's a little slippery, so I can't, you know, fight these threads right now. But you can put this on for your regular 510 drip tip. Now, I must say that I do like this drip tip. Just, if I can get this shit off. Get a napkin. I do like this drip tip, okay? I like, you know, it reminds me of that other one that's out there, the Royal Hunter. You would think that it's, you know, it gets wide and then comes short, but it looks like it's the same width all the way down, okay? But I do like that design. You know, at first it was a little awkward putting that in my mouth, but after some time, you know, I do like that part of it, okay? So that's the way it looks with it, you know, in shorty style. And the airflow, of course, you can do single door. It's got a ton of airflow options, but to me, it's just way too much fucking air, okay? So let's just go back up top. You guys seen this deck before. It's a 4-post. Let's go back up top and I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, so we just dived up close. Wow, that's Joe. We just went up close, and like I said in the up closey, I think this is a big gimmick, okay? I'm kind of ashamed of some of the reviewers that got on, you know, they hit that record button and got on there and said, oh, this is great. You can cut off the airflow on the bottom, blah, blah, blah. It's just like the best thing. It's not. It's not. You know, now, if you're chasing clouds, this is a great cloud chasing addy. Great. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's great. You know, don't expect to taste your juice. Just expect to blow big clouds. You know, it's very airy with everything open. Let me take a hit with it. Everything open. Oh, that's one side closed. Okay, so let's make sure everything is open. This is everything open. Let's take a toke. And I'm vaping at 5.8 volts. My coil reads 0.69, and I'm vaping at 47 watts, okay? I ain't taste nothing. And I got some tasty juice in here. So let me close this off because I like to taste my juice. I'm dripping some of this shit. I don't beg for juice, but goddamn, if Turtle Drops, if y'all watching this video, a brother can use some more of this shit. This shit is good. If you haven't tried this shit is good. I like it. I like this one, and I like the I forget the name of it. It's got like a cheesecake in it. That shit is good. And they come in 35 ml bottles. But enough plugging that shit. This shit is good. I'm almost gone, as you can see. I need some more of that. But anyway, this Clouds, yes. The average vapor that wants, to taste his juice, wants to be able to adjust his airflow, that likes bottom airflow. This is nah. It's because you can't really tell the difference. Okay, so it's wide open. It's closed halfway. Can't tell the difference. It's closed where I only can see one hole, the big one. Can't tell the difference. It's closed like you can, let's see. You can barely see that one hole. That's a little different. But here, there, and there, you can see two, and there, where it's wide open, you can't tell the difference. You have to really shut that bitch down to like that to tell a difference. I mean, it's gimmicky, and carrying around those little plastic pieces is for the shits. Because you would have to hold this down and pull this off the drip. But who wants to do that? You just pull the top off the drip, and once you keep doing that, those little rubber pieces are going to fall out. This is not on there that tight. Whereas though, if you go to pick it up out your pocket or something, it's going to come out as a rubber. It's just gimmicky. You shouldn't have to carry around little rubber garments. This is 2015. They're making some creative, nice shit, and carrying around rubber garments is not part of that's not part of the plan. That's not part of my plan. And it shouldn't be part of these people that make this shit plan. This is the only one where I know you got to carry around a little piece of rubber shit, to close off something. Now I know some of them you take the top off, take a rubber garment off to fill it, but yeah, that's filling it. But this, nah, it's to me, it's garbage to me. Yeah, they're cheap. They're cheap. They get a thumbs up for the price. Because you can get them for like under $30. I think I paid like $26 for that. And they're not clones. But as far as clones, I can give a two shits about a fucking clone. I'm not that dude that's oh, this is an authentic. Yeah, I don't deal with those cheap clones. That's not me. That's not me. You that dude. If you're that dude that that entertains me. But that's not me. You entertain me because I'm sitting there looking at you like, yeah, really, you live in an apartment. You drive a fucking Escort, fucking Corolla or whatever you drive. You're paying rent, and you go out and you spend $300 on a fucking tube. Spend your money a little wisely. Now, those of you guys that got money like that, yeah, go do what you got to do. Do what makes you happy. But the average Joe Blow, you spending that type of money, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and you're getting basically the same thing. So I'm all for team cheap shit. Now I love authentics just like I love clones, but the authentics, they need to bring that price down. I've always said that. I like the Dogecoin. The price is affordable. I like all the Doge products. The price is affordable. So the companies that kind of say, okay, we're going to make something nice and for everybody, But instead of making it here, we're going to send it over there to make it. And then we're going to sell it here so everybody can, you know, enjoy it. I like that. Now, those other ones that make a little fucking addy like this and want to charge you $200 for it, that's but enough about the pricing. This is about the Mutation V4. It's a no-go for me. Everything closed off. Glad I ain't take a hit of that. It's a no-go for me. The flavor with just the bottom, it's not better than like a Freak Show or N22. It's just not. I don't know why. It's, you know, it's the same concept, but it's just not. It's just not. It's just not that great. Now I do like the drip tip. It's like got that Royal Hunter style thing going on. I dig that. The other little gimmicky thing you put on top of it, you know, that's okay. But yeah, this is enough. So that's about it. I'm gonna keep rapping, you know, keep talking about this device. Stay tuned because I will be talking about these IPv4s that I got. I have the gray one and I have the black one. You know, there's all these people, oh, they get hot, blah, blah, blah. I got an actual pointer where I can point my device. I mean, point my laser at a device or an object and get the temperature. So what I'll be doing is I'll be searching all those fucking crazy videos, and where one guy puts a battery in and he says the mod's getting hot. I'll be doing those tests. You know what I'm saying? And not just to disprove him, just to kind of take the scare out of some people. You know, so, like I said in my other video, sometimes, yes, you will get a device that's bad. It can happen. But I haven't had any problems with this one. I haven't had any problems with my gray one. I haven't had any problems with any of my Pioneer for You devices. None of them. None of them. Had no real problems. I believe some of this shit is user error. People doing stupid shit with this charging port. Now, I don't agree with the charging port because if you're buying a device like this, most likely you got a charger. Now, I know it's convenient to charge these, but I think they should plug it up because there's too many idiots out there that's going to be doing stupid shit. Like somebody fucked it up and now they're making a lot of fucking videos with that fucked up device trying to put out a bad word for Pioneer for You. So Pioneer for You, you know, I doubt if you're watching, but maybe somebody's watching can tell them. Just plug that shit up. Stop the haters. That's about it. So if you know somebody that's on the stinkies, you see them more than once or twice a week, give them your old equipment, tell them, you know, explain battery safety, explain to them how it works, tell them to try it out for a week. If they like it, explain to them where they can get their own. Try to get them a, you know, a 20, 30 watt device, something that they can grow into versus buying them a little pin that once they're ready for their next step, they got to spend more money. So just go ahead and let them spend an extra couple bucks that first go around. And that's about it. Kind of lost for words right now. This is not that great. So until the next time, thank you so much for watching. Pay it forward.